Rolling.
Okay, hi, I'm Scott. I'm going to show you how to install your Tesla Tattler. You should have received a couple of things in the mail. Obviously the Tattler with its cable attached. If it's not, you just kind of connect it here and screw in these screws. And your little modem. And depending on whether you had a SIM card or I got it for you, SIM card would be installed, or you just have to put it in the back. Real easy. And yeah, so I'm going to go through kind of how to install it. So the first thing we want to do is obviously put the modem in the little slot in the back here. And it just slides right in, fits real nicely, and everything is off. And now for the hard part, we're going to try to find the connector, the diagnostic connector. And that's located here inside the passenger wheel well. It's up underneath. And we're going to take a look in there to see if you can see it. And that's a little connector hanging down. It may be stuck up there, but you can look in that corner, and that's where you're going to find it. So now I'm going to connect in the Tattler real quick, and then we're going to look at it again. Right there.
Go ahead.
It fits only one way, so you don't have to worry about getting it backwards. It'll only fit one way. So it's all plugged in. And notice your Tattler is kind of powering up. Notice the green light and the red light will stay on continuously. And the modem, you'll notice that it has a red light saying it's powered, and the little blinking yellow light means that it is getting cellular service. So it's seeing the network, and it has a good signal, and it's blinking away. So what we're waiting for is for the nice red light to go out and the green light to start blinking, because that means the Tattler is actually booted and it's running. Okay, so now we can see that the little green light is blinking on and off slowly. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's slow, but it'll always be blinking. And reconfirming that the yellow LED is blinking and the red one is on. And I'm going to install it in kind of the temporary position where I actually use it in my own car. It's just behind the passenger seat. I'm just going to place it back here, right behind the passenger seat. And push it down so it's out of the way, and we'll switch to another video and we'll show you the back of it. So now I've installed the Tattler behind the passenger seat. We can see that the red light is on and the yellow light is blinking, meaning we're getting a good signal, and so we're good to go. Now we can go to the next step of configuring the owner. Okay, so now we're going to configure the cell phone to talk to the Tattler and have the Tattler recognize it as the owner. So you can use any cell phone. I'm using an iPhone, but it doesn't matter. And so I'm just going to send a simple text message to the Tattler. I've already entered the Tattler's phone number as a contact in my phone. And so I'm going to send the command, set owner phone, and then the number we're using here is not the cell phone number, but it's the number of your alarm code for your Roadster. So the code that you use to lock and unlock your car on your touchscreen, that number you need to enter here. And so after we do that, we'll press send. And it'll send that, and then shortly, it'll take a few seconds here, it will respond and let us know that it's done that. Okay, and I'll read it in case you can't read it. It says, owner phone has been set to my phone number. All alarms, errors, and charge notifications will be sent to this number. And they save the configuration, so now this has been saved and it'll remember to cross reboots. Okay, so it's a lot of focus, but there's our Tattler in the back seat. And now we're going to do what we like to do is to charge the car. Open this up and put in our charge cable. There it is. It goes to the right power. So now we're going to look at our iPhone right here as it focuses up. There we go. And there it is. It says charge started, battery 57%, 125 ideal miles, and it's starting to charge. Now if someone were to come along and unbeknownst to us, they turn off the charging, then we would also get a message that would let us know that charging has stopped. And so it takes a second here. There it is, charging has stopped. So if for whatever reason the car stops charging, you'll know it. Okay, so now we're going to do something fun. We're going to lock the car remotely. So I press lock 1, 2, 3, which is my lock code, and I press send. we go. Okay, so now we're waiting for the car to receive the lock command, which it will shortly. And there it is. Your car is now locked. Now, just in case we're not near the car, we could actually ask the car what the status. Is it really locked? So we type in the status command, STAT, and press send. And it sends it to the car. The Tattler also sent us a response when we told it to lock it. It told us the car was locked. But just in case, we can check the status of the car. It says the car is parked and locked.